Hey, y'all, this is Bill. Now, I want to share a passage of scripture with you, as I always do, in Joel chapter 2, verse 31. It said, the sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. Now, I know there's going to be some people that's going to say, we've been hearing about this end of the world since from generations immemorial. But listen at this scripture in 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 31. It said, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. Let me tell you something, don't get caught undone now, because just like in the days of Noah, Jesus Yeshua said they're going to be married and given in marriage and all these kind of things. They didn't know anything until the flood came and took them all away. Noah tried to warn them, but they wasn't listening. Just like nowadays, people just ain't listening. They're not watching the signs of nature. Don't believe that the book that we read, that holy book, is not talking about the judgment of God and how nature is tied to signifying that God's judgment is coming upon the earth now. Every time the nation of Israel was judged by God, it say this God sends pestilence and he's sending famine on the land now. Dry things right on up. And that's what the Lord trying to show us right now. Yeah, by the things that's happening in the earth. We got to look at the signs that's in nature. You know what I'm talking about? Because the Bible talks about that. Talking about before the great and terrible day of the Lord, he's going to show blood and signs and wonders in the heavens now. There's supposed to be this eclipse on the 8th coming up here now, on Monday. And you best believe that God is trying to talk to us. He's trying to tell us something now, because he's showing us that judgment is coming upon the world. And we got to get it right. I'm not saying that you have to go to church, but you got to get it right with the Supreme Spirit now. And don't forget about my buddy Rev Cab and his podcast, Rev Cab and the Root. When they get to the root, not just the shoot. We're going to talk some more about this. Y'all be good.